at me. Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. How you like that?
Hi everyone, it's Mary. For this tutorial, I'm doing this makeup look inspired by Lisa's look in BlackPink's How You Like That music video. I'm sure you've also seen this look on the posters. This look features dewy skin, amber eyes, and a very distinct inner corner winged eyeliner. Hope you all enjoy! And let's get started. First, I'm going to take my super favorite primer from Espoir right now, and I'm just going to apply that all over my face, and I'm just going to blend it in until the coverage is even. Next, I'm going to take my Moonshot Micro Fit Cushion, and I'm going to be applying and blending in a thin first layer. I love this cushion so much that it's already almost used up, and I already broke the original puff. And I just love it so much because it gives you this nice dewy finish while offering relatively good lasting power. And then taking a kabuki brush, I'm just going to apply a little bit more product onto areas that I think need more coverage. Next, I'm going to take my Maybelline Superstay Under Eye Concealer, and yes, you guessed it, I'm going to be applying it onto my under eye area. I'm also taking this product and applying it onto my blemishes as well as areas with redness that I wish to correct. Now I'm going to use my Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder to set everything in. I love this powder so much that this is already like my 5th tub, and I just love how it helps to keep your skin from oiliness all day while still making your skin look fresh and dewy. When it no longer feels sticky to the touch, we can move on to the next step. Now I'm going to take my L'Oreal Brow Artist Genius Kit to start with the brows. Since we can't really see Lisa's brows clearly because of her bangs in this look, I'll just be taking the powder from this kit and I'll be using it to shade over the general shape of my own eyebrows. I'll be following up with my Maybelline Hyper Curl Mascara. You've seen this in my other tutorials and you know how much I love using this mascara to create an illusion of bushier brows. I also love how this helps to keep the brow hairs lifted, which I think is gonna be helpful as the bangs of the wig we'll be using later on will be brushing on and messing with the brow hairs. Before using eyeshadow, I'm applying Can Make Lasting Multi-Eye Base WP Eye Primer, and I'm blending it onto my entire lid. And I am making sure that there are no uneven patches because I don't want the eyeshadow to be blotchy later on. I'll be using Juvia's Place the Nubian palette for this look, and using my Sigma E35 brush, I'll be taking this matte amber shade and I will use it as my overall transition color. I'm using the brush in a window wiper motion and building the color in a diffused manner. Still using the same shade, I'm just going to take some of the eyeshadow and I'm going to apply it to define my outer V area, and of course I'm just going to blend it in as I go. Now I'm using my Sigma E25 brush and I'm using this matte citrine shade to add some definition to the transition shade we had just applied. I'm adding color to the outer 1/3 of my lids, focusing on the outer V, and then I'm using the leftover pigments to blend a little bit inwards. Now I'm going to take my Inglot Duraline and I'm just going to take a tiny drop, and we'll be using this product to intensify the eyeshadows that we're going to apply after this. I'm using my Sigma E55 brush to dab on the Duraline, and then I take this golden metallic eyeshadow and I'm going to be patting it onto the inner half of my lids. You can do this step without Duraline, but Duraline just makes the shimmer pigments pop out so much better, which is why I prefer to use it. I'm going to wipe my brush, dab it onto some Duraline again, and this time I'm taking this rose gold shade and now I'm going to be patting it onto the outer half of my eyelids. And as usual, I'm just going to take my time to build the color and to pat it on. I'm going to wipe my brush, dab it onto some Duraline again, and this time I'm taking this shimmery champagne shade and I'm going to take this color and apply it right smack at the center of my eyelid. So just that center area, just to give it that pop of highlight. Now I'm taking a clean Sigma E45 brush and I'm using it to blend, buff, and soften the eyeshadows we have applied so far. Using my Sigma E25 brush again, I'm taking these reddish copper pigments and softly blending them onto the outer half of my eyelids. Now, using my Sigma E20 brush, I'm taking this matte citrine shade again, but this time I'm going to be applying this eyeshadow onto my lower lash line. Using the same brush, I'm going to take this copper shade and I'm going to be applying it onto my lower lash line as well. And I'm doing this in order to balance out the intensity with all the eyeshadows that we've applied on the eyelids so far. Moving on, I'm I'm taking my Peri Para eye glitter and dabbing a tiny amount onto my lids and then blending it until it's spread out evenly onto the inner half of my eyelids. For eyeliner, today I'm using K-Palette's Real Lasting Eyeliner, and I'm going to start by lining my lash line first. Once there are generally no empty patches anymore, I proceed to line the inner corners of my lid. The liner is pointed a bit downwards, sort of like a downward wing, but due to how watery my tear ducts are, I just couldn't get the eyeliner to stay put on the inner corner. So I'm really sorry about that, guys. And after 10,000 years of doing the inner corners, I now proceed to wing out the liner. From what I've seen so far, it seems to be a moderate wing that doesn't go far beyond the crease line. So I'm trying to emulate that here as well. And it's finally time for the lashes, so I'm going to use my Koji Curving Eyelash Curler, and of course, I'm going to be curling my lashes. This time, I'm using Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Mascara as it goes on relatively thinly and will keep the lashes soft enough so that we can apply false eyelashes later on with ease. I'm also applying this mascara onto the lower lash line to give a natural but lengthened effect. And then I'll be putting on Bokto BT02 lashes. I chose this pair because from what I've seen, Lisa's lashes look long and fluttery, but the false eyelashes go on naturally and do not overpower the rest of her look. Taking my K-Palette eyeliner again, I'm just going to fill up empty patches, smooth in some sections, and cover up the glue patches of the false eyelashes. For blush, I'm using Etude House's Lovely Cookie Blusher, and I'll be applying this onto the apples of my cheeks. And then, I'll be using Ken Make's shading powder, and I'll be contouring the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, and my forehead. Now, I'll be using my Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Gold to highlight the inner parts of my cheeks, my T-zone, the Cupid's bow, my chin, and basically every part that needs that shine. For the lips, I'll be using Style Non the lip color in Mirror Light, and I'll be applying this lipstick onto my entire lip. Finally, I'm using my Black Rouge Color Lock Heart Tint, and I'm applying this onto the inner parts of my lips, then blending it in. Lisa's lips come off as cool pink in some monitors and warm in some other monitors, so I decided to just go with a warm tone to match the rest of the makeup that I already have on. Now, I'm putting on this chunky necklace I got from Hong Kong years ago, as well as an existing long bob wig that I ironed so that the hairs would be ruler straight. I also got this wig from Hong Kong years ago. And that's it for this look. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and to give this video a thumbs up. I'll see you in the next one. Bye! You gon' like that da 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 da.